Hello my friends, welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. So, I have some exciting news. I have a big challenge that I'm going to take on to finish our film, Preacher 6. And so, before I get into that, let's get right into it. All right, headed to the gym. I got my coffee. I have my brisk walk on, kind of like the warm up. I have my earbuds in my pocket, ready for that. You know, gotta have the vibes, gotta have the music for the workout, and yeah, good walk. So where are we, Kyle? So we're walking down Lexington today. I figured I'd take a different route, as it were, for this morning. Okay, I know. So what is it? What is it, Kyle? What is the exciting news? What's the breaking? What's the hucklebuck? What are you talking about? So I'll tell you. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 50 films in 50 weeks to raise money to finish Preacher 6. So, what does that entail? That entails documentaries, short films, episodics of, TV shows and whatnot. So I'm going to be making a lot of content, and I'm going to be putting it all up on the Opprime network. There's a link in the description for that. But for what are we raising money for? Preacher 6. Let's see the trailer of that right now.
That archer you saw, he's just one of many. They're all over the place. They are amassing an army. And what we have to do is face them. We are at the end of time. So I'm about to blow the trumpet.
All right, so that is Preacher 6. I play Father Josh in that. It's a film that we started a few years ago, and through the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, things got kind of turned upside down on the post-production. So, long story in that. And but anyway, so here we are, and the challenge is to get this sucker finished. We got to do the VFX. We got to finish the VFX, not do them, finish them, continue finishing the film. So that takes a little time and money. So what I am doing is I am going to be basically, I'm not asking for a GoFundMe, so this is not an Indiegogo or something like that. Basically, this is just having the films that we do pay for the films that we make. So, and here's where you can come in. So if you are a supporter of independent film, which I hope you are, just join that platform, the Opprime network. It is like basically Netflix for independent film. There's all kinds of stuff on it. It's a whole platform. It's like thousands of titles of award-winning independent filmmakers. And so yeah, so I'm gonna put all my stuff up there. So that's what this is. So all of these shorts, documentaries and stuff like that is all gonna go up on the Opprime network. Link is in the description. I already have 10 City Hollywood up there, which is the documentary that I made. And so here's the trailer for that.
In the heart of Hollywood, where dreams are as vivid as the stars that line the Walk of Fame, there exists a contrasting reality often overlooked by the glitz and glamour of the silver screen. This documentary delves into the streets of Hollywood, the changing landscape, the city, my city, here in the shadow of the iconic Hollywood sign. Stories of hope and hardship stand side by side, revealing the complex tapestry of a community striving to find its place in the city of angels.
Pretty cool. So I did that over 9 months. I don't know if that's in the trailer, but basically 9 months of time to put all of that, to put the documentary together, to put the footage and the timeline and all that kind of stuff. So over a year. So that was a lot of effort and time. So if you don't watch anything else, go check that out, and you can do that on the Opprime. The link is in the description for that. And so yeah, and I also have Scary Campfire Stories, and that is the latest thing to go up on Opprime, so that is there now, and I will give you the trailer for that right now.
In the heart of the wilderness, where moonlight touches ancient trees, we huddle together. The fire crackles, its warmth a fragile shield against the unknown. Tonight, we share stories, dark whispers that crawl up our spines, leaving goosebumps in their wake. Welcome to Scary Campfire Stories.
Okay, yeah, so, you know, tuck in, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cocktail, you know, whatever time you're watching that show, and yeah, enjoy the scary stories. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one too. I enjoy doing that. And so I have another project on there now called Long Haul. I actually don't have a trailer for that, but that is going to be something that I'm going to be working on to make longer into a feature, to a feature length. So yeah, so the short kind of proof of concept version of Long Haul, which is like my personal experience of what I went through, which is kind of part of the reason that things got thrown off in, you know, the world of the pandemic. So I can't say things because it'll squash the video exactly. So yeah, so that's pretty cool too. It's gonna be very trippy, the actual long version of that. So that's gonna be cool. So what's next is I'm working on Haunted Lake Lanier. So that's pretty cool. I've actually been there with my grandfather when I was 11, and yeah, it was super creepy, and now I know why. So I'm making a documentary about that, and so that's gonna be next. That's not on there yet, but I'll show you the trailer for that right now.
In 1950, the ground trembled as the first shovel pierced the earth for the Beaufort Dam. A monumental feat of engineering. It promised flood control, power, and prosperity, but beneath the surface, a darker tale unfolded. Families were uprooted, homes submerged, and secrets buried. As the waters rose, so did the whispers, the haunting echoes of lives disrupted. Welcome to Lake Lanier, where history and tragedy converge, and restless spirits await their reckoning.
Pretty cool trailer, but check this out. How beautiful is that? This on my way to the gym. So we're at Lexington and Cole Avenue. It's not sunny yet, but bottom line, my friends, this is a big deal. I'm going to be doing a lot of content, a lot of documentaries and short films and features, and I'll be working some here, something's going to be longer than others and whatnot. Some of them are going to be episodics for the scary states of America. So each state is going to have its own episode, like the scariest parts of each state. So that's going to be Scary States of America, and I'll be working on that during the time too, which is part of this 50 in 50. So please help us out. If you're watching this right now, I appreciate you. You can join the channel, subscribe, all that. Join the Patreon, Kyle Hester Actor Guide, if you want to do it that way. But what will be super cool is just like join that platform, support Indiefilm. It's only $5, and the cool thing is they split that revenue with the creators, which is unlike, you know, those other big channels that that don't. So, you know, they'll buy something for that one-off, but then that's it. So yeah, anyway, Indiefilm, baby. So I appreciate you and keep independent film alive, and I will see you. Hopefully comment on this when you have joined that network and watch those things, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.